When you are grieving in that way, because his death was so shocking, you have to cling on to the things that make you feel marginally better. My name is Poorna Bell, and I am an author, journalist, and mental health campaigner. So about 4.5 years ago, my husband, Rob, he passed away. He took his own life, and it was a massive shock. He told me very early on that he had depression. And then about 4 years into our relationship, he told me that actually, in addition to depression, he'd also been dealing with this full-blown heroin addiction. And I had no idea that he did heroin. So I think that he wrestled a lot with pride, even when everything was on the line and he pretty much towards the end of his life had lost everything, still couldn't overcome that sense of pride that he should be able to fix it himself. I think after he died, the thing I was most worried about was just basically sitting in a room and then not leaving that room. I just wanted to hold on to anything that would not make me feel the way that I felt, which was awful and sad, all the time. So I hired a trainer. His name was Jack. What I didn't realize at the time was that Jack is a professional powerlifter. My gym had this unofficial competition for powerlifting, and I avoided it because it scared the hell out of me. But then one of the trainers said, look, would you like to sign up to this? Because I think if you can do that, it would also help or encourage other women to sign up as well. I was so convinced that I would hate it. It was the most fun I think that I've had in a really long time. The outcome of the very first unofficial powerlifting competition that I did was that I won it. Grief generally is absolute chaos, and it plays such havoc with your emotions and how you feel at any one time. But I do remember thinking, this is really calming, because I always thought that weights were supposed to be quite boring. And actually, if you are incrementally stacking on weight, it changes the intention and the motivation of what you're doing completely. So actually, those reps and those sets become very meditative. I think that Rob would be incredibly proud, but he always was proud of even the most insignificant achievements of mine. I am glad that I have managed to turn something that could have been an incredibly negative headspace into something that has actually pulled me out of a fairly dark space.